Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to FS25 on the 7 Species Homestead map. So when I launched the game, it went into that giant server update friggin' screen. So now we're going to get a lot of stuttering. So apparently there was a small update in the background. Now, why it added concreting? Because I think it's building our chimneys. And it's got 1700 to go, so we'll let that go. So we are like 14:23 in the afternoon. I think, let's just take a quick peek at what we got going on here. So we have empty field that we need to seed, and then we have our rice fields, and I'll show you what else I did off camera. Let's go over here and let's get our seeder going. I should probably just seed it ourselves and be done. Should probably be a lot. Now I'm hoping this is a direct drill. We shall find out here in a minute. We are going to throw barley in, so we want to turn them into seeds. Should only take a couple of passes. Let's just knock this out ourselves, and let's see if this is going to be a direct drill. And it is. Nice. Okay. And we're going to hire a worker for the roller. But let's just knock this out. Probably like 4 passes. But hope everyone is doing well. About a week ahead on videos. It is Sunday the 3rd of August as I record this. I've got this video to do and one more to record. And then it's going to be modding for most of the day. I've got laundry to do today. I have dinner to make tonight, and if I'm ambitious, I need to grab the old weed whacker and go outside for about half an hour and get some weeds whacked. We did get a good bit of cotton off of here. Now we do have another cotton field, so like I said, that's why I want to have this one pretty much getting us seeds. Yeah, if I knew it was going to do the Giants update server thing, I would have cleared my shader cache. Now, we may buy this piece of property that beyond where these fields are, straight ahead of us, and then we can just add on to these existing fields and stretch them out even longer, which we might do. Alright, so let's just grab the roller, we'll throw a worker on it. And then we'll move on to what I really wanted to get done this episode, which seems to happen a lot lately. Like, I plan what coming in and doing one thing, and then we got something else that completely distracts us, and we have to end up, it's more of a priority than what I wanted to do. We end up doing that instead. Now, we are going to have to get some forestry done, unfortunately, just to keep everything going. Oh my god, if I knew there was going to be a update, I would have freaking cleared the shader cache. Just let everything don't you dare. Or I would have came in and walked around the map and just let everything cache back in. I wish Giants would give us a warning before they did that. But it's Giants, which I hate Giants to begin with. Come on. There you go. Looks like this thing may need a little bit of repair. Yeah, do the up and down first. And go. Alright, so what I had done over here between episodes is we have a little bit more cache. I removed the rest of the trees and I have most of the grass cut. Just got to finish cutting this. We got to smash these rocks, and we got to get the grass picked up. Now our rock smasher is at the other farm. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go drag it back over here. So I think Giants is getting ready for that DLC release. Let's see if they mess with... We need to see if they mess with the any of the mining stuff. Let's see. Let's make sure we still have all three of our extra crops. Yep, hops, millet, and hemp, they're all going to still register. So we need to make sure they didn't mess with the bits to mess up our mining on the ground. So both of those need plowing. I am on half speed because I was in here doing some work. So let's just bump it up to 1 speed. I'm going to leave it on 1 speed for now before we jack it back up to 2 speed. I got a lot of work I want to get done, hopefully this game day yet. You're going to be the roller. Let's leave the roller there. Let's drop you here. And then let's grab... where are you? Where's my loading wagon? Oh, right there. I was way off. Hit the pole. I even have the single wheels on this one and I still hit the pole. Yeah, so I want to get these fields in now that we have the grass cut. I didn't have time to finish cutting this and get it picked up, but at least I got the trees down off camera and I got the grass cut off camera. Shouldn't take us long to pick this up. I'd like to get 3 more rice fields and a regular field in here. Now, we desperately needed to cut some grass anyway, so I'm glad we got this done. Because this is going to be hay and silage for our animals. We don't own that little corner right there. Guess it's between two different farmlands. I'm not going to be in a big hurry to do those 2 rice fields because I want all 3 of those fields on the same growth stage. And then these 3 new fields will be on another growth stage. We get these 3 fields in, and then the next project is going to be to get another root crop field in on the other farm. So even if we get this picked up, get the 3 new rice fields in, get the rocks smashed, I will be happy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some work done on the new map today. Now that all the updates, now that all the upgrades and all the signs are done on all the existing stuff, I'm just waiting to see what Giants is going to break with the new DLC because they're adding a new crop type, which my maps are maxed out on crop types. So I am 90% sure. I'm more like 98.5% sure that that DLC is going to break all 3 of my maps. To the point where the only way I'm going to be able to fix it is to remove millet, which will now require a new save on everything. That's my gut feeling. I'm not buying the DLC, so we'll see what happens. But I'm not sure what Giants is going to do in the background. Now, it depends on what they do. So if they add onions to all their base crops, their base game maps, then it will definitely break my maps. If they only add onions to the DLC, and you do not buy the DLC, you might be fine. I do not plan on buying the DLC, but I don't know what Giants will do in the background to the map bases. It's just a waiting game until that DLC comes out. I didn't go in and look at the date, but I'm probably not going to release a new map till after I see what the DLC does. All right. Yeah, we have little. We're gonna have to get rid of these rocks. Cool. The roller is done. Let's take a quick peek on him. We get this picked up. And we're gonna have to get rid of that little wedgie too. It pretty much stopped my mower dead in its tracks. All right, since we're right here, try and make it disappear. There, well, that'll do it. Debating whether I want to put 3 rice fields in or put 6 rice fields in. I think we'll go with 3 more, with the possibility of adding another 3 in. Oh, we may hit 1,000,000 liters. Alright, let's get this in the grass dryer. We'll check on the roller. We'll go get our rock smasher, because we're going to have to get that out of the way. Keep this guy happy for a while. I'm going to want to take this tractor with us. And so we can bring it back. But I want to go get that roller taken care of real quick. Now watch, it's going to be at the opposite end of the field. Oh no. Yeah, chickens, I hear ya. Ah, stuck. Alright, let's head. Let's go get our rock smasher. And then the end of the day, right before we're getting ready to sleep, which probably won't be this episode, I want to check on that roller coaster again. There we go, stutter, and the rest of the map has to cash in. I do want to check on the mining materials, make sure they didn't change. Take a quick peek back there. If the mining materials change, then it's game over. We're fixing the maps and starting over. It may be game over permanently because I'm so tired of giants breaking shit. Now, did we bring back a load of liquid fertilizer? No, we didn't. So we still have that chore to do. Oh, does anything back? No, everything back here is fine. We fertilized our fields. So both of these fields, all three of these fields should be at 100%. Alright, before we drag this thing all the way back to the other farm, we're going to put it to use back here. No, let's get that up off the ground a little bit. Alright, let's get you unfolded, turned on. Now, let's get this one knocked down. Ah, you know what? You're going to be so damn slow. Just drive it over. So I do want to expand. We're going to expand this field next. Go ahead and strap her down. Did not strap her down. Ooh, we mean we don't have access to this land. I want to expand this field, man. We may have to make some cash real quick. Oh, it's the next farmland up. Alright, so with 103, buy. I'm going to want to extend this out this way. 345. And let's go over to here for a minute. We're going to have to take this forest out. It's not where I want to go. But I want to extend this field out as far as I can get it. We're going to go a little bit wider this way, up to the forest. This one may end up being like an L-shaped field. Now, do we own where those stones are? And are they going to be in our way? I don't know. But since I have a back here, I don't... No, we don't. That's on the other side of the road, I think. Let's just take a quick peek. Alright, let's get this thing folded. We'll strap her down this time. Yeah, I don't think we owned where these rocks are. I think it's just past the farmland. Oh, it's right on the border. I mean, no, is this going to affect... No, there's these... Okay, so we're not going to mess with these until we need to. But now I should be able to expand that field where I want. I just want to make sure there's no other stones back here before we drag this guy all the way back. So we're going to take this line of trees out, and we are going to continue down this way. It looks like we're going to have some stones, but not until we hit those trees back there. Alright, so we should be good. No! There we go. To drag this guy back to the other farm. Alright, we'll pick those wood chips up another time when we take these trees out. Because we need to get 4 more fields back here. And we'll have all of our root crops in this area. And then what we may do is make a bunch of cotton fields back here. Move our entire cotton operation back. And then we won't have to worry about cotton on the main farm. We can worry about crops for production. We're going to need a lot of flour, so we're going to need to get a lot of flour, a lot of grains planted. All right. Alrighty then, let's get her unfolded, turned on. Oh, there's so much work to do on the new map yet. Okay, are we on the rock? Alrighty then. Get this mess picked up. Ah. Alright, hold on. Alright, straps back on. There we go. Now we gotta bring our sucker upper back. Then hopefully we can get our new rice fields in. No! This thing hates me. I don't drive like a maniac or anything. Now, did I fill all the holes over here? We did. No, I need... Alright, where is it? I need you. I was going to go for the plow because we're going to put a regular field in as well. But I forgot we got to get these stones picked up. Yo, slam on the brakes, man. Did you get all this other pile right? Yeah. Alright. Alright. Let's get this guy out of the way. Sneak back through here, I can't. Well, alright, that tree's got to go. Our house build is looking pretty good. Alright, let's get rid of you. Oh, wrong one. I always do that. We'll get rid of you. And grab our plow because we know we want to cut a regular field in as well. Take this with us. Alright, let's leave you here. Now, we don't need to be too far back from these fields. So let's go into construction mode. Where's it under? Cultivation. Now, I did put a mod in. Not a mod. I built a script into the map that was given to me by a good friend of Papa Smurf's, Josh. Actually, we're not going to have room back here for another field. I forgot, we got to get 3 rice fields in over here. That should allow us to put in larger rice fields. Now, I want snapping on. because that's where I messed these fields up. They weren't exactly where I wanted them. So we should be able to put in longer, bigger fields, and we can. This is going to be really nice. Now I don't know how far over I want to be. I guess about there. Over a little bit more than I wanted to, but you know what? That is fine. So now we can come over this way. And again, let's start. They don't, like I said, they don't need to be spaced too far apart, because we're not going to cut any grass between these. So let's go here. Let's go to about even with this one. Let's come over this way, and we will come back. So yes, we can get large. Oh no, that ain't gonna work. How do I remove a corner? I'll remove the last corner, B. We got to start over. All right, hold on. So, how do I start over? Let's go all the way out. I don't want to mess that up. All right, let's come over this way. Let's try that again. Out, wrong one. Construction. There we go. Yeah, actually I forgot we have. Well, let's put the end one in. Let's come back. Actually, let's come back this way and turn around. Let's get the end one in, and then we can get actually no, we'll get a middle one in from here. All right. So if we put this corner about here, then we can come up to, no, not quite that far, about here to about there. I actually like that. Let's go ahead and finish that one, and then let's come over here. We will go to about here. Try and get it even with this one, and we can actually come to about here. Oh, nice. Okay, so the script for the larger rice fields works. So let me get a, I actually want to get a screenshot of this so I can post it on, there's going to be a map, more map updates. So let me just grab a quick screenshot here. Alright, oh no. Alright, let's get out of build mode. Alright, so beautiful. So now we have, oh, and all three of them are going to need plowing. Well, we know what we're going to be doing, since we don't need to cut a new field in over here. I'm just going to drop this plow, and I'll put it back later. So actually we have to plow all of these rice fields. But I'm only concerned with the three new ones, because I want them on, they're going to be on a separate growth state than these. Oh, I forgot how slow this plow is. And we should be able to seed all three of them at the same time, now that we have the 3 seeders and the 3 harvesters. We're not going to need any more rice fields because these are going to be like triple the size of our original field. We definitely won't have time to get all 3 of these plowed. You going to give me a hard time? No. Probably just hire a worker. We could be getting some other stuff done. So yeah, I'll probably put a map update out today. Well, it'll be like 10 days ago by the time you see this video, but now they know that this script works and it's built into the map, we could definitely get larger rice fields. And I'm not using this plow to its best ability, am I? We're leaving like a meter off. It's going to take us forever to plant these. It's going to be like 4 hours. It's going to take us like 4 episodes to get these fields planted. Now, I'm not going to have time to get anything done between episodes, so we're going to have to pick it up pretty much here. Next episode, getting these other 2 fields plowed. Yeah, so today I'm going to work on the new map, and then next weekend I'm going to work on some new placeable factories. I have one already done. It's going to add the new signs to it. I think it's the smokehouse. It's to use all the fish. It's either the fish or the seafood. I can't remember which one I built first. One's going to be a seafood house. One's going to be a smoker. I think I did the seafood house. I can't remember. It's been a couple weeks since I've actually built it before I got distracted with all the new updates. So yeah, so they're more end game because they take a lot of products. You pretty much need to make everything for them. It takes a lot of the veggies and fruits, and it takes all the seafood, and it's going to use all the seafood and fish. It's going to need a lot of rice and a lot of long grain rice. Yeah, I just want to finish this field, and then we'll get we'll call this episode, and we'll get the next 2 plowed next time. Now we need a larger planter and a larger rice harvester. The other thing we don't have planted is long grain rice. try and steer this thing and take a sip of my coffee at the same time. Yeah, so we'll prep these fields, and we'll probably not plant them till we get into a new game day, because it's going to take us a couple hours to get these seeded. Hell, it'll probably take an hour just to flood it. Now, at some point, we got to sneak some forestry in. And again, I'm not going to have any time to get it done off camera. Between work and YouTube and chores and modding, I don't have time to sit down and play anything between. I don't play any games at all off camera because I just don't have the time. Alright, we will leave you here for next episode. I'm going to call it here, though. I am Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out, and have an awesome day.